Hello, creatives. If you've been watching this series, you know that we're on the second stage of the creative process called execution. When you have said, I'm going to do this, your mind begins to figure out how to do it. So you've given yourself plenty of time in the inspiration stage to create a vision in your inner person. Now it needs to come out into a concrete creation. You need to return to that vision over and over to keep the energy of that idea alive. One thing I do is I send myself emails reminding me of the idea, as well as adding new nuances to it, and put them in a journal of ideas to keep increasing my inspiration. So let's look at the table once more. The table helped you with that first column for your abstract inspirational thinking. Now think about the middle column as you sort out the details of the concrete execution. You received inspiration from beyond your boundaries. Now you are moving out, exploring new territory. You contemplated in solitude. Now you are beginning to think about others relating to the idea. Your idea was an inner thought. Now you are beginning to give birth in the forms of words, materials, tools, and actions. You asked key questions you believed could be answered. Now you are seeking the answers, expecting to find them. Remember the transitional time which I talked about in the last video of the inspiration stage? This is a time when you're carefully choosing your steps as you move out into the hands-on execution. Some projects need planning and budgeting before physically working on anything. Others need more experimentation, research, and prototypes. You may just need to start playing with the materials to see what can be done. This is sometimes when you raise an old debate before taking the first step. Is this something new, or are you building on a previous success? It's safer to repeat a known success. Sometimes it's completely appropriate. But inspiration prompts growth. You allow for innovations, new versions, unknowns to reshape what has been done into a variation with expanded meaning. And now this process could take longer than you thought. The process to create something more than what you've done in the past. Ask yourself if it would make you a more mature, wiser creator to just paint the same picture over and over again, or repeat some automated formula that sells books. In making something new, you will encounter mistakes and failures and extra labor and pain. It is riskier, but the rewards are greater in terms of your personal growth and the attraction that your end product could have. Recall your inspiration to counteract those things that make you dread or fear branching out. I want to show you some old pictures of myself as a younger artist as you contemplate two questions that I suggest you ask yourself. Could trying something new cause more personal growth? Whether you're thankful or not for how far you've grown to this point, think of looking back here in the future. Will you be thankful you grew as a person? Now think about the wider world. Does the world need anything more than what it has gotten so far? I think the world is still in need of your original inspiration. Somebody needs your unique offering, whether you know them or not. In the next video, we'll move on to talk about choosing your materials and ingredients for your new creation. So be sure and hit subscribe to get notified of the new videos as they come out. And go to my Patreon page, subscribe there to get more examples and behind the scenes views.